Greetings, young men. This is Principal Kafele. Wanted to have a brief word with you on the life of Nelson Mandela. Today is December the 5th, 2013. It's actually late in the evening. Just arrived at Newark Liberty International Airport. Just got off an airplane. But my heart is heavy right now. I've got the great Nelson Mandela on my mind. And I wonder how many of you out there really know this man. This brief tribute that I'm doing, this is not to give you a history of the life of Nelson Mandela. That wouldn't be the purpose of this video. But I at least want to say something about him. And maybe that will inspire you to go on and learn more about him. Do the reading, do the research, look at the videos, look at the footage on this great man. But here you had a man who back in 1918 was born into political, economical, social oppression. Political, economic, social injustice. And as he got older, he identified it. He saw it. He realized it and made a decision that he was going to devote his life to fighting against it, to make life better for the people of his land, for the people of his country, South Africa. So over a period of time in various different campaigns, meaning struggles, protests, demonstrations, various different activities to bring about freedom, justice, and equality for himself and his people, he was ultimately arrested and imprisoned. He was imprisoned with a life sentence in 1962. And he stayed in prison for the next 27 years. I might add that he had a chance to come out. All he had to do was renounce what he stood for. And he said, the struggle is my life. I'm not going to renounce what I stand for. He could have just walked out. But he lived and stood on a principle, on certain principles. And he wasn't going to relinquish his principles just so he could walk out a free man. He was committed to his principles and therefore committed to what he believed in. So the man served a 27-year sentence, a life sentence, but 27 years of that life sentence before he was released in 1990. But here's what I want you to really understand. Here's a man who was in prison, in jail, sacrificed 27 years of his life, not for committing some crime, not for selling some drugs, not for stealing a car or some other egregious crime, but because he took a position in his life that the struggle was his life. So therefore, he paid a price with his life because he wanted to see his people free. I'm saying to you, young men, you too have to have certain principles. You too have to stand on certain principles. You too have to be about things that are much greater than yourselves. It can't just be, I'm about me. It's got to be you're about the people. You're about bringing about progress for more than just you, but the masses of the people, or at least the people of your community, or even the people of your household. But your life is about more than just you as an individual. It's about those you can impact. Nelson Mandela went on and became the first democratically elected president of South Africa in 1994, and he served until 1999. There's so much more I could say about this great man, but again, I try to keep my videos short. But hopefully this video will serve as a springboard for you to, again, engage in the reading of this man's life. Engage in the research. Go deeper than just the reading and gain full understanding and meaning of what he was about. Look at the videos. Look at the footage. There's just so much on the internet. When I was coming up, it wasn't there because there was no internet. Now you've got it. There's just so much there. Delve deep into the man's life. Learn this man. Learn what he was about. Learn what he was fighting for. Learn why he was fighting. Learn who he was fighting against. but learn Nelson Mandela. That is my tribute for this great man's life, young men. This is Principal Kafele. Thanks for listening. Peace.